It's the 10th week of Wizrockateers. Yay. And it's also Monday.
Oh, Remus, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Remus, hey, Remus. Oh, Remus, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Remus.
So my awesome fact is that, well, everybody knows that, like, the Whomping Willows song, Hey Remus, is a cover, or a filk, technically, of the Tony Basil song from 1982, Mickey, which isn't Hey Mickey, by the way. The title of that song is Mickey, so odd that that song is called Hey Remus as opposed to Remus, because if it was, yeah, it should be just called Remus. But anyway, so Mickey, what people don't know, is actually a cover from a band called Racy, which is actually on MySpace. I'll put the link in the... I don't know where it is. But, yes, Racy originally did that song. It was called Kitty. And then Tony Basil redid it, made it Mickey. But, sad to say, I haven't been able to find a copy of the song Kitty. But, that's how it is, and that's a fact. I feel like I'm going to be pretty mean in this video, because there's people who need punishing, and I'm gonna do it. First, Camie needs to be punished for something that a lot of the viewers may not have noticed happened, because I went in and changed dates on videos, but Camie uploaded her video on March 21st, a day late, due to, like, technical problems. No, she fell asleep. Haha, she was editing and fell asleep. She felt horrible about it, but guess what, Camie? You still get punished. So, what I have decided she has to do is on her next video, Camie, you have to overdub your whole video. Like, the audio needs to be dubbed like a foreign film or something like that. You have to, or a narration of some kind, whatever, however you want to do it. I want the audio completely overdubbed on your video, so that's your punishment. Amy, you didn't have a awesome fact in your video on March 27th. You instead said that you wanted to do like a question thing, but that wasn't agreed upon, and it's still in the rules video that we are doing awesome facts, not questions, and you can't just make up rules as you go along. If we're going to change the way awesome fact is done, it has to be voted on or something like that, or agreed on by the majority of Wizrockateers, which didn't happen. It was discussed, but not agreed on. So you still get a punishment for not having a awesome fact in your video, and your punishment for that is yay, look at the sounds on the computer. I should turn them off. You have to eat 650 grams of canned fruit, at least. So it's payback. Yeah, your turn to eat all that fruit. Now, Danny and Leah have repeated some challenges, but they're new, and I know that, I mean, I've talked to Danny at least, that it's kind of hard to keep track of what has been done and what hasn't and all that stuff. So we will excuse, I think they have one repeated challenge each. So we can excuse those, and you don't have a punishment for those ones. You won't get points for them, but from now on, you will get punished for it, just like everyone else. If you aren't sure if a challenge has been done already, ask us. You guys, we're friends. You have our phone numbers. Call, ask. You can find us online. Well, maybe not me, but seriously, there's ways to find out. There's a list on the Facebook group about what's been done and what hasn't. My stuff isn't on there because I'm lazy and don't want to make such a list, but the other ones have. The ones that you repeated are, apparently, so be careful. Also, Danny, just so you know, the hat challenge that you did in lieu of t-shirt challenge, none of us got points for that. Well, who did the first one?
Me.
Liz did the first one. She gets points for that. We agreed that because everybody else wanted to do that challenge, that we could do it without being punished for it, but we don't get points. So Wow, that was an awesome challenge, and I loved seeing all your hats, and I got excited. She's like, oh, I've seen her wear that hat before. I know what that hat's from, and I knew what you were going to say before you said it, because I've seen that hat. I knew what show you wore it at, but, sorry, no point for that. Singing. Yes, you're singing in the, yeah, you repeated that. Amy did that already. Liz thinks that, for the list on the Facebook group of what challenges have been done already, that each Wizrockateer should copy and paste the actual wording from the actual challenger into that, so that due to rewording there's no confusion about which challenge was which. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, the Fossum facts, just to clarify, the Fossum fact, I actually told Danny something wrong on the phone the other day, but the Fossum fact has to be about music, a book, something you learned in a book, or something Harry Potter. I think I told her it could be about movies, but that doesn't count unless it's a Harry Potter movie. Books and music is how it went in the rules video. But it could be something you learned in a book. Did I do the Civil War one, didn't I? Yeah. I read something in a book, and that was a fact that I used because I read it in a book. And I also have a bone to pick with Amy. Amy, I challenged you directly. I spent points and challenged you to sing a Romilda Vane and the Chocolate Cauldron song, replacing all of the lyrics with the names of fruit, and it has to include a watermelon. So, you didn't even in your video, acknowledge that my challenge existed. You didn't say you would do it later. You didn't obviously do the challenge. Kind of makes me wonder if you watched my video at all. So, shame. I want to see that. I even said, I think in the challenge, that I want to see in your next video. That was part of the challenge in your next video. You didn't do it. I'm going to let that slide, but this time I want to see that, because it can't be that hard. It's not hard. Liz is coughing in the background. It's not hard. It's your own song. Just put some fruit in. It'll fit. Trust me. Especially the watermelons. You're going to have a lot of fruit in your next video. Eating fruit, singing about fruit. Maybe you could do both at the same time. That'd be fabulous. You can sing about the fruit that you're eating. Okay. Enough of that shit. I'm done talking. I'm done punishing people. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.